But in the end, it's gonna be worth it because this is something that I made myself from scratch. Happy New Year, guys. Be sure to stay tuned for this festive carrot punch video. So guys, before I wash, cut, and blend my carrots, I'm gonna blend these ingredients up separately. So I have my almond nog, but if you want, you can use eggnog. I'm just trying not to do too much dairy. And I'm gonna use my Brady's Irish cream. I know most of us use Bailey's, but I tried Brady's and I really like it. I'm gonna use some ground cinnamon and I'm gonna use like a tablespoon of vanilla. And here's my blender and we're gonna just blend it all up together. So guys, I'm using a cup. I'm gonna use a cup of my almond nog. Then I'm gonna use a cup of my Irish cream, but guys, this is a festive drink, so if you have children, I would recommend not using a lot of the the Brady's Irish cream, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use a cup. So this is what it looks like. So I use a cup of eggnog, aka almond nog, a cup of Brady's Irish cream, and I'm just gonna add some cinnamon. And I'm gonna use just like a tablespoon of vanilla. And guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and blend this up. And I'm gonna put this in the side. I'm gonna put it in the fridge so it can marinate and so that all the different flavors can blend nicely together. And then I'm gonna start on cutting up and blending up the carrot while this sits in the fridge. Here I have I'm just using one bag of carrots, guys, and I think there's like about 10 to a dozen in here. So this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna have to wash them properly, and I'm gonna cut both ends. So you have one end here, one end here. So this is what I'm gonna be doing with all the carrots. So my sink here is clean. So I'm just gonna get some cold water. Actually, I don't need this dish as yet. And I'm just making sure I wash my carrots. So now that we're done washing our carrots in cold water, I'm gonna start cleaning them up, guys. And guys, I'm gonna get a knife and I'm just gonna peel off the outer layer of the carrots. So let me get a knife. So here's my knife. Here's your carrot. You're gonna cut the top and you're gonna cut the bottom and you're gonna peel. Because we want to get rid of all that outer layer completely. And guys, this is a little bit time consuming, but the good thing is when you're making things yourself, it's so rewarding. So it's gonna take me a little time to peel these dozen or 10 carrots. But in the end, it's gonna be worth it because this is something that I made myself from scratch. So I'm just gonna show you guys this one and then I'll come back when I'm done peeling everything. So when it's peeled, this is what it looks like, nice and clean. And I'm gonna wash. And now I need a new container to put all these peeled carrots. So guys, I'm gonna peel the rest and I'll come back to you guys. So guys, here are my cleaned carrots, washed and drained, and now I'm gonna start cutting them up. So this is what they look like. And guys, this is all the trash. So everything that I peeled off from the carrots, this is what they look like. So I'm just gonna put it all in a bag. And I'm gonna get ready to cut the carrots in very tiny, small, round pieces, circular pieces. And then after that, I'm going to blend. So here's my trash. And I'm gonna wash my hands. Here are my carrots. And I'm just gonna show you guys how I cut one. So here's the carrot, guys, and we're gonna cut them up in really small pieces so that we can blend them. So you wanna cut in circular motion. And guys, I'm cutting them very thin because usually in Jamaica, after you're done cutting them up like so, you would boil them in hot water. But guys, I'm not doing that. I am gonna use hot water when I'm blending them, but I don't have time for that, guys. I'm not gonna boil them at all. So I'm just making sure that I cut them up really thin. And once again, guys, this is very time consuming, but the final outcome will be very rewarding. So I'm on my first one and I have some ways to go, but it's fun, you know? It's fun making something from scratch and enjoying the finished result. So I'm just cutting circular motion, circular motion. And see, that's how we're doing. I kind of wish I had a dozen carrots, guys, but I only have 10. So hopefully the Brady's Irish cream, but I'm gonna add water to this. So hopefully the end result is not too strong because I don't like the taste of heavy liquor. So guys, that's one. That's what it looks like. So I'm gonna finish the other 9 and then I'll come right back. All right guys, I am all done cutting up my carrots. So this was 10 carrots. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna blend them using warm water. And eventually I'm gonna switch blenders, but I remember doing this last time and it worked just fine. So, all done. I'm gonna pour my hot water, my warm water in here. And now we're gonna blend this up. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and blend this up a few times before I transfer it to my bigger blender. Put a little more warm water in here, and I'm gonna stir it up a bit. I'm gonna take out a little bit. It's too much in here. Actually, let me take out some more. And then I'm gonna add some more warm water. So I'm gonna blend this, guys, because I didn't boil my carrots. The goal is to blend this. The goal is to blend all of this to perfection. All right. So this batch, I'm now, see, it's nicely blended. This batch, so remember this, guys. So this batch, I'm gonna add in here. Remember, this was my mixture from earlier. And I'm gonna pour this in here. And I'm gonna put it to the side. And now my last batch here, I'm gonna add it in here. And guys, it is really thick and chunky, but we want the final result to be very light and smooth. So you can just add warm water. If you want to boil the whole thing, the carrots on the stove, guys, that's the old-fashioned way of doing it. You can do that. And so this is the last of my water. I'm just gonna add that in there. And we're gonna blend away again. I'm gonna go ahead now, get this out the way. So we're back to this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of my second mixture here. And we're gonna pour it all in here. And now I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and I'm gonna blend this whole thing together. Guys, if you want, you can go ahead and add sweetener, but I'm not gonna add any sweetener to it, because even though I had some alcohol in here, for me this is more of a healthy drink. But if you want, you can go ahead and you can add like honey. I would say don't use white sugar. If you have brown sugar, you could use some brown sugar, or I would say, guys, I would stick with honey, raw honey. That's always the best way to go, is raw honey. So let's go ahead now and blend all of this up together. I think I'm gonna add some more cinnamon. And I'm gonna add a toops more vanilla, just a toops more. And let's finish this off, guys. We're gonna give it just one more blend, because we want everything to be extremely smooth. We don't want any rubbles while we're drinking, because again, guys, I didn't boil the carrots from scratch. So we're gonna blend one more time. And there you have it, guys. We are done. So I'm gonna pour it into a nice glass container. So guys, here is my glass. And we're just gonna go ahead . And here is what, I don't know if you guys, so here's what everything is looking like. I'm gonna give it a nice stir. Oh my God, guys, this is so nice and creamy. Oh my goodness, nice and creamy. Not too thick, not too thin. Just the perfect proportion. And here we go. And I'm just gonna put this, guys, I'm gonna put this in the fridge now to get really cool. So I'm not gonna taste it yet because it's still a little bit warm, but here you have it, guys. All right, guys, so here you have it, my festive carrot juice or carrot punch, whatever you want to call it. So let's quickly go over the ingredients that are in here. I use 1 bag of carrot. So, you know, the amount of carrot is always going to vary. The amount of carrots I had in my bag, in 1 bag, was 10. I was hoping for a dozen, but it was just 10. And we used our Brady's Irish cream. That's my favorite. I'm not a big liquor head, but when it's the festive season, I like either red wine or sweet red wine or some Irish cream. So Bailey's Irish cream, we use, instead of eggnog, we use almond nog. So guys, it just depends on you. And I didn't put any sugar. If you want, you could sweeten to taste with some honey and some ground cinnamon. And what else did I use? Is that it? And some vanilla, right, for flavor. And guys, that's it. And of course, warm water to blend with your carrots, so your carrots can come out nice and smooth. And of course, you need a blender. So guys, yeah, I'm not gonna taste it yet because it is on the warmer side, but I have made it before. I made this about 2 weeks ago and I really liked it. It wasn't too sweet because you are getting that sweetness. You are getting that natural sweetness from the eggnog, and then you're getting the sweetness from the Bailey's or the Brady's Irish cream. So I didn't feel the need to add more sugar to that. So guys, here you have it, my festive carrot punch. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, guys, happy new year. Let's make this year a great, superb, and a productive one, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.